Welcome to episode 6 of the Iowa Irish Fest online broadcast. I'm Rob Edwards, and as we celebrate our landmark 20th year, Irish Roads Through Iowa, the party is going to run Friday, July 31st through Sunday, August 2nd in beautiful downtown Waterloo. And this hour, you're going to get up to date on some of the events happening at this year's fest. And you're also going to be treated to a great selection of music from some of the artists sharing the stages throughout the weekend. Now, today's program is being brought to you by some incredible friends of the Iowa Irish Fest, including the Mike Burns family, Bootleggers Kitchen and Bar, El Patron, the Screaming Eagle Bar, Newton's Diner, and Gino's Pizza. We would like to thank them for supplying the meals that keep our bands full and ready to entertain. And I would also like to thank our friends at Waterloo Fiber, the new sponsor of our Lafayette stage.
When 3 people hit play all at the same time, Waterloo Fiber doesn't flinch. Hi everyone, I'm Ron Steele. When you're talking about Waterloo Fiber, you're talking about blazing fast fiber speeds for your entire household. Work, streaming, gaming, Zoom calls, and even for grandma, the one person who seems to be downloading everything. Waterloo Fiber lines are buried underground, so when Iowa weather gets dramatic, your Wi-Fi stays cool. No hidden fees, no nonsense, all local. Contact waterloofiber.com. High-speed internet for your entire family.
Before I bring you all the information that you're going to need to know, let's get a preview from one of our great headline acts. Now, they are a multinational Celtic juggernaut that's growing stronger with each live performance. And after 2 decades and over 2,000 shows, these folks are a true force to be reckoned with. As always, we are so proud to bring you as our Saturday and Sunday headliners. This is Gaelic Storm.
All right, here we go. I tell me ma when I go no, the boys won't leave the girls alone. They pull my head, they stole my comb, that's alright when I go home. Well, she's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle fascinating. She is gone to the 1, 2, 3. Please don't tell me who is she. Albert Mooney says he lost her, all the bodies are fighting for her. They're knocking on the door when they're grinning on the mouth, saying, oh my true love, are you well? Out she comes, it's white and snow, rings in the fingers and the bells and the toes. Sure nothing says she died, get the toilet the road right now. Tell me ma when I go home, the boys won't leave the girls alone. Pulled my hair, stole my comb, and that's alright when I go home. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle fascinating. She is come to the 1, 2, 3, please don't tell me who she. Whistle and bagpipes, give it up for Mr. Peter Perkins! Joining us on his 3rd gig ever, on the bass, John Marco, gig number 3. On vocals, harmonica, and spoons, Patrick Murphy. the sun comes tumbling from the sky. Well, she's as nice as apple pie, and she'll get a running by and by. When she gets a ladder on, she won't tell a man when she comes home. The mall comes as they will, it's Albert Mooney, she loves girl. Tell me, ma, I go home, the boys don't need the girls alone. They pull my hair, so I go, that's alright when I go. Well, she's handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle dressy. She's going to the 1, 2, 3, and please don't tell me who is she. She is handsome, she is pretty, she's a belle dressy. She's going to the 1, 2, 3, please don't tell me who is she. What you got, Lacey? You get 22 out of 10. 22 out of 10. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That is Gaelic Storm, headlining both Saturday and Sunday at the 20th Annual Iowa Irish Fest. Tickets on sale now at iowairishfest.com. Sisters Greta, Willow, and Solana are contemporary Celtic folk multi-instrumentalists. They are composers, performers, and songwriters. They blend Celtic, folk, world, classical, and New Age musical influences, and they bring songs to life with multiple instruments and vocal harmonies second to none. Raised and homeschooled by artists in the Pacific Northwest, these very talented ladies grew up immersed in nature, imaginative play, and traditional folk and classical music. And their music, well, it takes inspiration from folk music traditions around the world, timeless stories, New Age and classical records, and nature itself. Writing and recording near their home, the band has released 11 albums and performed over 2,000 live shows over the course of their career. And you're going to see them live at this year's Iowa Irish Fest. They are the Gothard Sisters.
Face the horizon, look out over the sea. My destination's clear, follow the west wind, it will show me the way. Cast off the anchor, lift my sails to the wind. I'll sail the emerald seas, new beginnings, just the west wind and me. West of the sun, east of the moon, the best is yet to come. Oh, what if it's true? I'll follow the wind, face the horizon, wherever the wind blows, you'll find me there. I'll follow the wind, a new tomorrow, wherever the wind blows, you'll find me there. I'll follow the wind, face the horizon, wherever the wind blows, you'll find me there. I'll follow the wind, a new tomorrow, wherever the wind blows, you'll find me there. New constellations shine like gossamer wings. I'm bound for distant shores. Old Mother West Wind, come to carry me toward new horizons. I will follow the wind, skim over starry skies, across the ocean into the heart of it all. West of the sun, east of the moon, the best is yet to come. Oh, what if it's true?
Those are the Gothard sisters with Follow the Wind, and tickets are available now at iowairishfest.com. Originally from Wisconsin, our next act has entertained audiences in the United States and abroad since 2004. Every appearance has gained this group more enthusiastic fans and the respect and admiration of the other artists that they share stage with. And I want you to join us as we bring Peter, Jeff, Katie, and Aaron back to perform at our 20th anniversary celebration. Let's give a listen to Rising Gael.
Hey, it's Jeff.
And Aaron from Rising Gael, and we are so excited to be heading back to Iowa Irish Fest for the 20th anniversary.
It's going to be a great lineup of musicians, entertainment, food. Man, we can't wait to get there.
See you there.
Despite what the weatherman said, I feel clouds over my head. Can't see the sun in your smile, but I'm looking for a sign. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days won't stay long, the sunshine's coming on. I hope our time has not come and gone, but this train feels like it's rolling on. Can't help from looking back. Time slips by and I'm losing track. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days won't stay long, no. I'm not worried that the road is winding. It's much better when the sun is shining. I'm not worried that the road is winding. It's much better when the sun is shining. These stormy days won't stay long, the sunshine's coming on. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days won't stay long, the sunshine's coming on. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days will surely pass, just like the sun has gone too fast. I hear thunder and the pouring rain, so come take shelter till it's clear again. These stormy days won't stay long, the sunshine's coming on.
There's Rising Gael with Weatherman. And speaking of weathermen, our new host of the Lafayette stage, KCRG weatherman and co-host of Everyday Iowa, Justin Roberts, is going to be with us next to tell you of some great things to see and do at this year's fest. But right now, I want to take a moment to personally thank the people that make the Iowa Irish Fest the premier summer destination for thousands of people across the country. Now, I've mentioned before that this doesn't happen overnight. I mean, this has taken years of dedication and skill from a large group of individuals that donate their time and talent to bring you 3 days of quality Irish fun. Now you see them at parades and community events promoting the fest. You hear them on the radio and television inviting one and all to join the fun. And I would love the opportunity to name them all individually, but I've only got an hour to spend today. So I'm just going to ask you to do me a major favor. When you see the Irish Fest members in the crowd this year, and you'll notice because they'll be wearing special shirts, I want you to take a moment to thank them for the selfless work they do. Your kind words and your support means more to them than you can imagine. And that being said, before we venture back into the music, I want to thank another incredible sponsor that's a longtime supporter of not only the Iowa Irish Fest, but live music and community events across the Cedar Valley. And we're always proud to be associated with these wonderful people. They always have a helpful smile in every aisle.
This summer, Hy-Vee has your breakfast covered. Stop in for our hot breakfast specials. Biscuits and gravy for $5, the Good Start breakfast for $6.99, and the hearty country sampler for $7.99. Whether you're heading to work, the pool, or a weekend adventure, start strong with breakfast at Hy-Vee.
And be sure to sample some of their great food offerings in the food court at the festival this year. And thank you once again for your generous support. And as promised, I want to throw the microphone to our new host of the Waterloo Fiber Lafayette stage, Justin Roberts. And Justin, got a question for you. How can folks be a vital part of this year's Iowa Irish Fest and have a great time while they're doing it?
Well, Rob, in a word, volunteer. That's right, there's still a great need for people to volunteer their time and skills to help make sure that the festival runs smoothly all weekend long. Now, there are so many different jobs available that whatever interest you might have, we'll have a place for you. There'll be 3 training days the week before the festival. Times and locations will be emailed out closer to that week. No need to RSVP. Now, these are not mandatory, but can be very helpful. This is where you'll receive any information about new things happening this year with the Iowa Irish Fest. In exchange for volunteering, all of our Iowa Irish Fest volunteers will receive free admission to the festival. So gather your friends, family, and coworkers to sign up too. It's more fun with a group, but you'll still have fun no matter what. To see what shifts and tasks are available, just go to the volunteer tab on the homepage of our website, iowairishfest.com. We cannot wait to welcome you to the family. Another way for businesses to show their support would be to take advantage of sponsorship opportunities at the Iowa Irish Fest. Supporters help draw in tens of thousands in attendance, with many of those from all over the Midwest and even further. The Cedar Valley Irish Cultural Association is a not-for-profit organization promoting Irish culture in the Cedar Valley. Their continued success is dependent on sponsorship and support from the community. We're proud of the growth and popularity of the Iowa Irish Fest, and we're committed to its continued success. We hope to have your support this year. Go to iowairishfest.com and check out the sponsorship page. Thank you.
And thank you, Justin. We're going to be checking back with you in just a bit. And right now, let's get back to the music with Irish singer-songwriter Colm Keegan and his wife, Scottish cellist Laura Durant. They are best known as principal performers in the world-renowned singing group Celtic Thunder. Joining the group in 2011, they featured on 3 Celtic Thunder DVDs and 4 CDs. And the CDs, they repeatedly rocketed to #1 on the Billboard World Music Chart. And before joining Celtic Thunder, Colm spent a year touring with Celtic Woman, completing 2 European tours, an Asian tour, and a 5-month North American tour. And Colm and Laura now live in Glasgow, Scotland, with their 3 young children, balancing family life and careers in music, culture, and teaching. And it is always a treat to welcome them to our stage. Here is Colm and Laura Keegan.
Hello everyone from Glasgow, Scotland. It's Colm Keegan here, and I wanted to record a really quick message to say just how excited myself and Laura are about returning to the amazing Iowa Irish Fest this summer. It has become a really special weekend for us in the last few years. Actually, the last few years I've been able to celebrate my birthday at the amazing Iowa Irish Fest. And it's such an incredible festival with amazing staff, volunteers, the whole lot. Even last year, for the day of my birthday, they even surprised me by bringing a cake out on stage. That's the kind of family that we're talking about here. It's a fantastic weekend. We absolutely love it. In beautiful Waterloo, Iowa, and we can't wait to return again this summer for not just any Iowa Irish Fest, but the 20th anniversary Iowa Irish Fest. What a privilege to be part of an incredible lineup. And we hope to see you there. There's going to be plenty of music, of free workshops, of artists that we're massive fans of and can't wait to see and catch up with again. And we hope to see you there. So if you're around the area and you're looking for things to do this summer, it would be great to see you at the Iowa Irish Fest for the first weekend of August. And you can check out the information on the Facebook page, on the website, and all the social media channels as well. So hope to see you there, guys. And I hope that the weather is going to be slightly nicer in the summer in Waterloo than it is here in Glasgow right now. But I hope to see you there.
Oh, the summer time is coming, and the trees are sweetly blooming, and the wild mountain pine blows around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Let me hear you. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? I will build my love bower near yon pure crystal fountain, and on it I will build all the flowers of the mountain. Will you go, lassie, go? And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go? One more time. And we'll all go together to pluck wild mountain thyme all around the blooming heather. Will you go, lassie, go?
And direct from Glasgow, Scotland, it's Colm and Laura Keegan. And our own Irish Fest entertainment chair, Greg Tagtoes, sums up our next artist perfectly. And I quote, "Blame not the bard. An Irish band from Iowa is one to keep an eye on. Every time they play at our Iowa Irish Fest, they bring a genuine authenticity to the Irish music they present, as if they were from the Emerald Isle itself. With strong vocals, some fancy fiddling, and even a dance step or two, BNTB never fails to entertain and leaves you with an Irish smile on your face and in your heart." Unquote. And Greg, you nailed that perfectly. And you can listen for yourselves right now. It is BNTB, Blame Not the Bard.
went out to Dublin City at the hour of 12 at the night. Who should I see but a fair young maiden washing her clothes by the pale moonlight? Madam, I'm a darling, and I rode in a row. Madam, I'm a darling, and I rode a. Madam, I'm a darling, and I rode in a row. Madam, I'm a darling, and I rode a. First she washed and then she squeezed them, then she hung them out to dry. Then she folded up her arms saying, oh, what a nice young girl am I. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode in a row. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode a. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode in a row. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode a. Fetch some water, fetching home to make some tea. Well, I fell under and she fell over, and all the game was above the knee. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode in a row. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode a. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode in a row. Madam, I'm a darling and I rode a.
Iowa group Blame Not the Bard at the Iowa Irish Fest, celebrating 20 years of Irish music and culture. And it's time to check back in with Justin Roberts as he fills us in on yet another part of the 20th annual Iowa Irish Fest that you don't want to miss.
With this being my first official year at the Irish Fest, I want to be sure to not only familiarize myself with the world-class music, but to also experience all the unique people and culture. The best place to start would be the Cultural Village. Here, you can immerse yourself in Irish culture as you watch blacksmiths, toss a few hatchets, and so much more. You can visit the art gallery to view all of Gary Kelly's art created especially for the Iowa Irish Fest, as well as the art from this year's live artist demonstrations. The Northeast Iowa Weavers and Spinners Guild is excited to once again take up residency on the Cultural Street and show you how the textile manufacturing in Ireland changed throughout history. Stop by and have a try at weaving a 4-harness table loom. Learn to spin on a drop spindle and see examples of traditional Irish crochet and knitting. You can take a break at Dylan's Pub where you can have a seat in the shade. Enjoy a beverage and some local and international solo music acts. Plus, don't miss the open mic sessions happening on Friday and Saturday night. While these will be led by the Des Moines Session Group, they are open to the public, so feel free to bring your instrument or party piece and participate. Enjoy a variety of live art during the Irish Fest with a bit of the Irish magic worked into it by Deb Kathleen Weiser. And don't forget to stop by the Haunted Ireland display to not only learn about some of the most haunted places in the Emerald Isle, but also the superstitions and creatures that have had an impact on our own Halloween celebrations. I'm asking you to join me in all of these great Irish cultural opportunities.
And thanks again, Justin. We'll be checking back in with you in just a little bit. And right now it's time for more music from right here in the Hawkeye State. We've had very good fortune to meet up with these talented people a few years back, and they were happy to share their gifts with us right here at the Iowa Irish Fest. They performed at many venues in their hometown of Dubuque, including the legendary Hooley, and entertained at many other spots in the tri-state area. And back this year with energy and fun, this is Ballyheique.
With the pots and the oaten can, mash the corn, the barley and the bran, run like the dipper from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Barney. Keep your eyes wide peeled today, the excise men they're on their way, searching for the mountain take in the hills of Connemara. Gather at the pots and the oaten can, mash the corn, the barley and the bran, run like the dipper from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Barney. Swing to the left, boy, swing to the right, the excise men will dance all night, breaking up the tay till broad daylight in the hills of Connemara. Gather at the pots and the oaten can, mash the corn, the barley and the bran, run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Barney. A gallop for a butcher and a quart for Tom, a pot for poor old Father John, to help his prayers and hymns along in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the oaten can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran, run like the devil from the excise man, to smoke from rising, Barney. Stand your ground, boys, it's too late, the excise men are at the gate. Boy, be it got for the drinking at night in the hills of Connemara. Gather up the pots and the oaten can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran, run like the devil from the excise man, to the smoke from rising, Barney. Gather up the pots and the oaten can, the mash, the corn, the barley and the bran, run like the devil from the excise man, keep the smoke from rising, Barney.
The pride of the river city of Dubuque, it is Ballyheique, and tickets are available at iowairishfest.com. Get your tickets today. And I've got more Iowa artists on the way, but first, wanted to take a moment to let you know that donations, they are accepted for memorials in honor of loved ones and general support of the Iowa Irish Fest. Now, there are two convenient ways to contribute. You can do it by mail. Checks can be made payable to Iowa Irish Fest and sent to Iowa Irish Fest, 330 East 4th Street, Waterloo, Iowa, 50703. Or, like a lot of folks like to do, you can do this online. You can donate through the Iowa Irish Fest Fund at the Waterloo Community Foundation. And established in 2026, this fund provides an opportunity for the Iowa Irish Fest to build a permanent source of support for both current needs and future growth. And the Waterloo Community Foundation can also assist you in making tax-efficient gifts, including contributions from your IRA, or as part of your estate planning. And gifts of IRA distributions, stock, or estate contributions can make a lasting impact on our festival, not only today, but for many generations to come. And on behalf of myself and the entire Iowa Irish Fest board, we sincerely appreciate your generosity and support of the Iowa Irish Fest. And this next group of lads from Des Moines simply embody the excitement and energy of Irish music along with the Iowa Irish Fest. They performed in festivals throughout Iowa, including the Lawler Irish Fest, the Des Moines Porch Fest, and have played in live venues like Jameson's here in Waterloo, the Dubliner Pub in Omaha, Lefty's Live Music in Des Moines, and many other stops along the way. And your next chance to see them in action is at this year's Iowa Irish Fest. And with a preview, I present the one and only Crowfoot Rakes. Hector the Hero with Des Moines group the Crowfoot Rakes. And there's time for one more Iowa band, and this next dynamic Irish folk group, well, they consist of fiddle, vocals, guitar, and drums. They were formed in the fall of '23 with a premiere performance at the Uptown Snug in Marion. Marita May and the lads of County Linn have been blazing trails in the Cedar Rapids area ever since. Now, they're passionate about delivering a unique style of energetic Irish music to the Cedar Rapids area to create community, joy, and elevate Irish history and culture. And we are very pleased to bring them to our stage as we celebrate 20 years of Irish culture and music. This is Marita May and the lads of County Linn. Singer, songwriter, musician Marita May, along with the lads of County Linn and the Olympic Reel. And speaking of another lad living currently in County Linn, it's new Waterloo Fiber Lafayette stage host Justin Roberts, and he is here one more time to tell us about yet another excellent experience at our 20th anniversary get-together.
If your interests lean in more active pursuits, look no further than the Iowa Irish Fest to keep you moving with some very popular activities. For the bicycle riders, there's the High Nelly Bike Rally held on Saturday, August 1st, with rides for the family as well as a more challenging course for the experienced rider. Information and sign up at iowairishfest.com. You can also lace up the running shoes and take part in the annual Sham Rock and Run 5K. The race date is Saturday, August 1st at 9 a.m. in downtown Waterloo. Each registrant will receive a t-shirt, snacks, water, and a free beer with their entry. Wear your best Irish-themed gear and bring the whole family and come join us for a fun-filled race and weekend. Once again, information and sign-up details at iowairishfest.com. If taking to the open road is more your style, there's the annual Celtic Cruise taking place Sunday morning, August 2nd, starting at 10 a.m. at Silver Eagle, Harley-Davidson, and Yamaha. To get in, it's just $40 per rider or person, and that includes weekend Iowa Irish Fest passes, a t-shirt, a drink token to participants ages 21 and older. You can sign up at Silver Eagle Harley-Davidson Yamaha in their clothing department and on the morning of the ride. But if watching sports is your thing, you can cheer on the teams at this year's Rugby Invitational held at the Cedar Valley Soccer Complex on Saturday, August 1st. There will be Gaelic football and hurling demonstrations during the festival at various locations throughout the grounds on Saturday evening as well as Sunday afternoon. For feats of Irish strength, the Highland Games cannot be topped. Several different traditional Irish tests are performed, from the hammer throw to the caber toss. It's all on display. To participate in the Highland Games, you can contact Greg Johnson or Mark McVeigh. Sounds like there'll be a little bit of something for everybody at this year's Iowa Irish Fest, Rob. Again, all you need to know can be found at iowairishfest.com, where you can also conveniently purchase your tickets.
Thank you so much, Justin, and we're going to hear more from you next week on this broadcast. And I want to stop down just a second to recognize another longtime sponsor of the Iowa Irish Fest. This is the Viridian Credit Union, and I want to give them a big congratulations for being recently named as Forbes' best in-state credit union in Iowa as well as Nebraska. A well-deserved honor, and proud of our association with these locally involved professionals.
Viridian Credit Union knows that home is where your stories begin and long days end. It's where traditions and milestones are celebrated. It's a place where every room is filled with memories and where there's always room for more. Your home for your life. That's the value of Viridian. Learn more at viridiancu.org. Equal housing opportunity.
Thank you very much to Viridian Credit Union for their continued support of the Iowa Irish Fest. And last week we sampled a song from Keith O'Brien, and I wanted to include yet another fun selection to properly introduce him to our ever-expanding family of performers at the Iowa Irish Fest. A member of Show Linn, he's making his mark on the global music scene as a solo artist, bringing modern Irish folk to new audiences everywhere.
With the sword and fill the horn, we sail for Dublin on the morn. The riches waiting in the hills have never been taken, never spilled. With the sword and fill the horn, we leave for treasures on the morn. The riches waiting in the hills have never been taken, never spilled. Rolling on the waves tonight, Polaris has never shone so bright. Rocks and hail and pouring rain, steady now, you'll never last a night. Hit the shore and ply the boats of fields of heather, tribes of goats. We met the locals on the field that were ferocious hearts of steel. Rolling on the waves tonight, Polaris has never shone so bright. Rocks and hail and pouring rain, steady now, you'll never last a night. Horns in please, horns in please, horns in please. And fill the horn, we sail for Frankie on the morn. The riches in Hibernia, hardly worth the journey. Horns in please, horns in please, horns in please, horns in please.
And that is artist Keith O'Brien with a solo set at this year's Iowa Irish Fest. Tickets, of course, are available online at iowairishfest.com. And I've got one more musical offering before I land the plane on this week's show. It's something from our friends, the Young Dubliners. And as a stop on their nationwide tour, you can bet they are ready to blow us away with their hybrid combination of Celtic, folk, and even electric rock selections. They have released 9, count 'em, 9 albums, with more on the way, and we always love having them contribute to the celebration, and they certainly will not disappoint. These are the Young Dubliners.
Rosie, losing the sparkle of that fire used to burn in your eye. Now tell me you haven't stopped dreaming. Now you still reach up for the sky. For this life it's no bed of roses. It's not all it's cracked up to be. But in the end there's always you and me. Roses, sweet roses, money that grow on trees. If I thought for just 1 second did, I'd be down on my bended knee. I will take our tea at 11, a match that was made in the heavens. Two lovers are walking in this town. We don't need a ball or a gown. So tell your dear man not to worry. You won't need for nothing with me. Now let the rivers run down to the sea. Roses, sweet roses, money that grow on trees. If I thought for just 1 second did, I'd be down on my bended knee. I'm down on my bended knee. So you spend your whole life with me. Until that day it'll be okay, you'll see. You'll see. Roses, sweet roses, money that grow on trees. If I thought for just 1 second did, I'd be down on my bended knee. If I thought for just 1 second did, I'd be down on my bended knee. I'd be down on my bended knee.
The Young Dubliners, and we're looking forward to hearing from them at this year's Iowa Irish Fest. And, well, you won't have long to wait, as this year's event is coming up July 31st through August 2nd, and tickets are at iowairishfest.com. And right now, I want to leave you with another awesome selection from our Friday headliners. This is Scythian.
Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl of mine, gonna take a chance. Fire at the fiddle at the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Oh, hoist your glasses, hoist the river. When the train rolls in on a Friday night, I rush through a boat and feeling right. Sunday suit, my shoes shine bright. Gonna make my mark tonight. Grab a pretty girl and spin her around. Sweep her little feet right off the ground. Clap your hands, that old sweet sound. Gonna have some fun tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire at the fiddle at the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire at the fiddle at the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Meet me down by the south side gate. You'll be swinging on my arm by eight. The old time band will be playing me. You shine these bars tonight. I dial weeks at railroad time. When you smile, I come alive. The room is spinning, but the anchor's tight. Gonna dance into the night. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl of mine, gonna take it's time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight. Get me home in time for the dance. Got a girl on my mind, gonna take a chance. Fire the fiddle, let the moonshine flow. Gonna paint this town tonight.
Friday headliners Scythian and Paint This Town Tonight. And it looks like this is all the time we have for this week, but before I go, I'd like to once again thank today's program sponsors that include the Mike Burns family, Bootleggers Kitchen and Bar, El Patron, the Screaming Eagle Bar, Newton's Diner, and Gino's Pizza. Now, they faithfully provide the refreshments and food for all of our Irish Fest bands and entertainers. And also, I have a special thanks to Viridian Credit Union and Waterloo Fiber, proud new sponsors of the Lafayette stage. Tickets are on sale now at iowairishfest.com. You can follow Iowa Irish Fest on social media so you won't miss any fest updates. Again, Friday's headliner is Scythian. Saturday and Sunday, Gaelic Storm will headline the entertainment. And I ask that you return here next week for yet another update on what's in store at this year's Iowa Irish Fest, plus much more music to put you in the party mood. And I'm Rob Edwards. I can't wait to see you in downtown Waterloo for the 20th annual Iowa Irish Fest, Irish Roads Through Iowa. It runs July 31st through August 2nd.
It's a beautiful day.